We lost. True indeed. We lost. Lord knows we lost. I'm about to say something to make you not like me. You might catch feelings and you might want to fight me, but I don't really care, I'ma say it anyway. Why most committed guys seem soft and gay. I'm not saying all, but a large amount. Have you ever heard the words that come out of their mouth? Yeah, they cuss like a sailor, but they follow my eye. They carry oaks and wear makeup and thinking it's hot. I think they need to stop. This is a new era. I wonder if the pharaohs of a war mascara. It probably was a death mask misunderstood. Don't let them D-boys catch them up in the hood. Why NOI? Stop patrolling the block. We get shot by the cops and we calling the cops. Come on, y'all was on another level. The black man was God, the white man the devil. Now the white man, or better yet the European, and the Mars and the bean pies are sold by Koreans. I'm talking what I'm seeing, I'm just a reporter. How you call a woman to be and you got a daughter. Talking about the Hebrews, the demonized women, and choose Esau over brothers and Kemet. Probably timid, soft, and scared to fight. Yelling and wearing spikes, trying to fake me out right. But you can't fool me, cause you make a little noise. Cause deep inside, y'all some scared little boys. You really wanna ride, let's take it to the beast. Get revenge for our people killed by like these. Yeah, right. Y'all ain't busting the grape. It appears that you fear you in love with hate. Correct me if I'm wrong, we might all don't get along. European psychology got us all gone. You think we divided cause I wear fez and she wear oak and he wear dreads, but the vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to wake you up and get you out of the bed. We lost to get you out the bed. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Oh yeah, I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Y'all think we divided cause I got a fez and you wear ump and she wear dreads. Y'all think we divided cause I wear fez. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. And she wear ump and he got dreads. Moors need to wake up too, so I'ma wake up you, so we can get together, do what we gotta do. We ain't done much since the prophet left. More standing on law, we still in this mess. Haven't built the town to hold us down. Paperwork can't feed us, we looking like clowns. Never been to the temple, claim we follow the prophet, but I follow the prophet. I understand logic. People in the temple, time to hit the streets. Everybody do their part, and we ain't getting relief. The murder rate can be more, it's just gone crazy. Dope fiends ODing in the hood on the daily. Weed waste with chemicals, you drink and serve. We fighting over information, we got some nerve. This ain't that we conscious, we might know a little something, but we just frontin' cause we haven't done nothing, we lost. You think we divided cause I got a fez and she got a cross and he got dreads. You think we divided cause I got a fez and he got an unk and he got dreads. You think we divided cause I got a fez?
Ask just because of the sake of what's online. Have you ever sanctioned Malik or Crystal Muhammad?
No, I haven't sanctioned any. I haven't had any conversation with either one of them.
It was recently, brother. It was recently said, as recently as last night. Did I do a show last night? No, Thursday night. Thursday night. And I'm gonna tell you off the bat. Malik Zulu Shabazz seen the show. Obviously, he's seen the show, and he put a post up, or he sent somebody a note or something like that. Whatever it was how was he abandoned his post 20 years ago, and he said something to the effect that he abandoned his post 20 years ago, and ask him how the job, being facetious, how the job doing with Homeland Security.
My mama told me, I'll start that answer off like this. My mama told me, if you sit in a room with whores and prostitutes, you're doing one or two things. You either buying or you selling?
Post up, or he sent somebody a note or something like that. Whatever it was how was he abandoned his post 20 years ago, and he said something to the effect that he abandoned his post 20 years ago, and ask him how the job, being facetious, how the job doing with Homeland Security.
My mama told me, I'll start that answer off like this. My mama told me, if you sit in a room with whores and prostitutes, you doing one or two things. You either buying or you selling.
Yes, sir.
Malik, he's always been like this. He's been a jealous, and I hate to say this on your show, brother, and so I must apologize to you first of all.
Right.
Malik is a jealous bitch, and that's what he's gonna always be. He's gonna always be that, because he has never created anything. He's never created anything. He's never done anything in his life other than run around here, take people's money for cases that he's not doing, and abandon the case.
Rumor that you supposedly work for the what they say Homeland Security. Yeah, how did that start? Who started that? Do you know?
Man, I have no idea who started it, but I've been hearing about it for about 15 years. And I'm sitting there going, so I started an organization that's supposed to be community-based, people-driven. We out here sacrificing and giving our lives and our money and our time, and I infiltrate my own group. I mean, that science don't even make sense. You can't peddle that lie nowhere.
Right.
So, but there are people out there saying that. Right. Well, my whole goal is to do the work of the people. There's too many issues out here for us as a race of black people in America to be working on, that for me to be sitting up and arguing with a fool who ain't gonna never change, and knowing that he's a community whore and a community prostitute. And those are the things that I'll tell him to his face. I'm not gonna back up from that. I'll say it on the phone, I'll say it to his face. That's what he is, because he's always trying to figure out a way to make money off the new Black Panther.
Yeah, he made
I be that more you gon' remember, be more. I be that more you gon' remember, Nap Town. I be that more you gon' remember, Taharkabey front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember, LA. I be that more you gon' remember, New York. I be that more you gon' remember, Taharkabey front line till the law call my number.
Everybody in the building? Oh, I need some light on me. How y'all doing today? Do I got some light on me? How y'all doing today? Hold up 1 second. Let me get some light. How's everybody? Is everybody okay today? I didn't get my light straight today because I had a surprise show. Let me get this one right. I gotta get my lighting right. I had a surprise show today. Oh man, it was a very delightful show. It was a very delightful show on the throne. Anybody subscribe to the throne? Anybody subscribe? What it do? Rasu, anybody subscribe to the throne? Man, that throne, hey, that throne show, that throne demonstration today. Woo, woo. Family, listen. Yes, I'm trying to implore you to subscribe to the throne. Listen, I've already decided that I need us to have a platform that is similar to World Star, YouTube, Twitch, etc. That's what I decided. It need to be a blend of everything. You follow me? And so, and it need to be owned by us. where anybody can upload their videos, anybody can live stream, but the only requirements is the same requirements I have on Morse World TV. I think we can express ourselves without the filth and the nonsense. You know what I mean? But today was a surprise pop-in, and I plan to try to do pop-ins a few times out of the week. And here's why. Throughout, what a lot of people don't know is throughout the process of researching, 1 second. Throughout the process of researching or doing a show, I get calls all the time. I mean, what's up, Yelena Reese? I get calls all the time. And some of these calls be off the chart. Some of them be outlandish. I'm very gracious, though. Nobody can ever say that I don't pick up the phone. It may take me some time because I get a lot of phone calls. But some of these calls, they be out there. Real talk. And so I decided, as those who are on the paid platform, if the caller allows me to bring them into the platform throne, I'm going to let y'all hear some of these conversations. So today, Uncle Bobby called. Uncle Bobby was a member of the new Black Panther Party. Now he runs what is called the Justice League, and he came in there today going off. But he was funny at the same time. And so it was a beautiful thing. I mean, he was giving up a whole bunch of, oh my goodness, it was all over the place, family. But he was laying it out. He was laying it out. So I would implore you, family, if you do go to the throne, I would say, family, make sure you go and hit, it's a crown on the right-hand side. You follow what I'm saying? It's a crown on the right-hand side. And I would tell you, go and hit that crown and get updated real fast. It may take you a while because we've been on here about 30 days. So it may take you a minute to get updated. But I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of good stuff on the throne that'll really get you in there. And one of the things, what up, C Trey? I see you over there with them jokers. C Trey, you better stop feeding them stray alley cats over there. Hey, C Trey, I be seeing you over there messing with the alley cats. They don't leave once you feed them. You know, I gave them 5 minutes. That's all they got. They got 5 minutes from me, C Trey. And the more alley cats over there, something else, man. I ain't giving no more time. No, C Trey over there with the more alley cats. Keep on feeding them alley cats. You're gonna have a whole what they call it, a whole pride. You have a whole pride of them. And then when they get tired of you, they're going to attack you. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what alley cats do. But family, let me tell you. So family, listen. You know what? I was going to give this big presentation, but I'm going to save that for the throne. And I decided, because I got years and years of research on suspect people. Now, one of the things that I would like to say is this. The reason why I am continuing to carry on this looking into the legitimacy of those leaders that come out of nowhere or those leaders that have been around, because we actually have a program called the Alliance for Political Accountability. And in watching this fiasco that plays out in a lot of different organizations actually enables me to move a little more efficiently by not allowing agents to move in or incompetent people to move in. Sometimes many people claim to be freedom fighters. They're really just incompetent. Some of them don't even be agents. They be so incompetent that everything they do look like agent behavior, but it's just incompetency. They just super incompetent. And one thing that I learned is that a lot of those that follow the incompetent leader, they missed a few hugs. They just missed a few hugs, and it is what it is. They missed a few hugs. Their self-esteem is not in the right place. Their confidence not in the right place, and they fall in love with personality. And once they fall in love with personality, because the personality actually boosts their confidence in their self, it's ball game. They'll try to take you out because of the personality. But at the end of the day, family, I'm going to still bring you the truth no matter what they say. Tomorrow, I'm going to make a call tomorrow. And this brother talking about taking Taharkabey. I'm like, for real? You can do that for real? Or you just talk? You know, it's funny to me that all these people that throw these threats around, right? All these people that throw these threats around, they actually got real lives. They got real lives. You know what I'm saying? They do. They got real jobs. They go in there smiling Mr. Charlie all the time. They got real lives. You know what I'm saying? Many of these brothers and sisters that's in these gun clubs or militias, and I'm not talking about the honorable ones that just, you know, they want to protect their people. They want to protect their family. And so they are in this gun culture thing. I'm not talking about them ones. I'm talking about the one that are flamboyant and real nutty a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Woo, woo, real nutty. Those ones, they are the ones that they work security. And these security jobs, they be nice as ever to everybody. They be nice as ever to everybody. You know what I mean? They do security for Europeans. They do security for Asians. They do security for us. They don't care. But when they turn that camera on and they start talking that black power stuff, they kill you. Oh yeah, they kill you in a minute. You know, you in danger. You playing dangerous games. I mean, you playing dangerous game. I got them documents, brother. We're going to address that too. But you're playing dangerous games, Taharkabey. That's what they say. You playing dangerous game. But they sitting up there holding doors at the airport for Europeans. Listen, I don't work for the Europeans. I'm trying to tell you, I ain't going to do it. Let me tell you something. Allah is my witness. We need to do better, family. That's it. Let me ask you a question. Whatever happened to leaders in our community with a backstory? Y'all follow what I'm saying? Whatever happened to leaders in our community with a backstory? Now listen, I'm not talking about the Tamika Mallorys. I'm not talking about those because they're going to get it too. What I'm talking about is the story that I'm on right now that I predicted off of history. I predicted that Grandmaster Jay made the call. And many people say, why you keep still talking about Grandmaster Jay, Grandmaster Jay, Grandmaster Jay? Because all of this is connected. Grandmaster Jay made the call last summer. And I said last summer, people will start getting locked up next year. If you go through my videos, I said, listen, if I'm wrong, I will apologize. But I guarantee you, I did the show. I think the show was on with the application or the registrations for NFAC. And I said, next year, they're going to start scooping people up. But guess what? The thing is this. Whether they scoop people up who filled out that registration or not, at this point, they got people that are doing their own self a disservice. They talk too much. They talk too much. And as they talk too much, let me show you something, family. I'm going to give it to you like it is, family. Y'all ready? Let me give it to you like it is because I like to give it to you for in this day and time, family, talking too much, it ain't cool. Let me show y'all something real quick. Real quick, family. Where is it? 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 What did I name this? I want to show y'all something real quick. Oh, here we go. All right. I think this is it right here. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I want y'all to tell me who this guy is. Look, I'm going to call names. It is what it is. I'm going to call names. Don't make me no different. Get mad. This guy right here. I want to show y'all something. You feel me? Watch this. What do Grandmaster J, in fact, let me see if I can pull it up. What do Grandmaster J, O, and Spike have in common? Anybody know? Do y'all realize this? Give me 1 second. Now this might hinge upon conspiracy theories. It may, so you can take it or leave it. You can take it or leave it. It may walk the line of conspiracy theory, right? But listen to this. Do you know that? Let me pull this up real quick. Have y'all been paying attention that? There we go. Let me share this with you. After this video, June 6th, snatched the video from IG, uploaded it on June 6th. Now, I'm not going to play the video because I'm not into all that at this point, but I want to show you a pattern. He uploaded that at June 6th. On June the 23rd, what happened? On June the 23rd, what happened? You know what happened? You know what happened? All right. Now, like I said, this may fall in the line of conspiracy theory, but I want you to pay attention. June the 23rd. Did anybody say what happened yet? Because I ain't looking. Let me see. June 23rd. Hold up. Am I correct? Let me make sure I'm correct. I think it was June 23rd. Let me check it out. Let me make sure my dates are right. Let me make sure my dates are right. All right. Let me make sure my dates are right. Make sure my dates are right, because I want to show you a pattern real quick. Let me see. Let me check. Let me make sure my dates are right. Okay. Okay, I'm right. June 23rd, the situation happened. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, June 23rd. Correct. Now watch this. Watch this. June 23rd, the situation happened. Y'all know the situation, right? Press 1 if y'all know the situation. Press 1 if y'all know the situation, June 23rd. I don't see no ones yet. I want to make sure y'all with me. All right. But now, what happened June 24th? What happened June 24th? Here we go. What happened June 24th? Let me make you see it. Matter of fact, let me allow you to see it real clear. June 24th. Again, this may borderline conspiracy theory. What happened June 24th? Who's on this stream? Who's on the stream? Family, whether y'all take this serious or not, there's a movement going on that I coined the phrase, the pipeline from YouTube to prison. The pipeline from YouTube to prison. Remember, 99% of 99% OC videos was about Grandmaster Jay. Once Grandmaster Jay got the fake booked, he began to land and get away from that. Then he moves on to bring Big Shirley in. Big Shirley is the bridge to bring everybody else in. I'm telling you, that's what they were trying to do to Moorish World TV. Remember I said they was going to try to use Moorish World TV as what did I say at the time? I said they thought they was going to use Moorish World TV as a weapon. They was going to weaponize Moorish World TV. Because they kept on telling me this person this person that, behind the scenes. And I'm sitting there listening like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then the fatal mistake of Big Shirley, she brought overconfident Ali Muhammad to the show. I had to put on my fez. I put on my fez. I could see right through it. Like at least about 15 minutes in the show, I was like, that part when he said, sealed the deal for me. I know you got tens and 20s, but give you hundreds, give you thousands, give you tens of thousands. I said, man, this fool crazy. This fool crazy. So the point that I'm making is that I'm telling you, listen, just the other night, that's right, I'm calling it out because I want y'all, if y'all freedom fighters, y'all better watch. Y'all better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. The other night, he had a brother on the show, and the title was called Conscious But Gangster. Conscious But Gangster. So now, swimming in the waters with supposedly street brothers, what's that all about? What's that all about? Let me tell you something. Every once in a while, I bring my brothers on the camera. But my brothers don't even do the camera. I would never put a title in there like that. Not for my brothers. I give them a shout out all the time. They legit. I mean, 300 gangsters, Mafia Lane. I give them a shout out all the time. But we ain't doing that. But now you get to see how people are manipulating the comfort zone of other people, or the zone where people want to be seen and heard. And they put that camera on and people begin to say all sorts of things. And before you know it, it's ball game. It's ball game. Check this out. Let me share this with you real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me share this with you real quick. Where we at? 1 second, family. Because I was going to do all these slides, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to do all these slides. I'm gonna allow the people to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna allow the people to figure this out. That's what I'm gonna do. So now, I showed you when bro was brought on the show. See the date? Go back, rewind, and think about this. I'm gonna get you to figure this out. This game that's being played. Go watch the dates. It's very ironic that at this point, y'all can call it what you want. Y'all can call it what you want. But I'm gonna tell you, if I went on a platform and these people have already on that platform have some marks against them, and then people start getting locked up from the platform, I'm staying away from the platform. Like, what you talking about? What you doing? So social media, and I'm using OC the Great as an example. Whether this is legitimate or whether this is a theory is neither here nor there. What I'm telling you is that YouTube becomes the pipeline from social media to prison. That's what it is. And I'm only telling you this. I do YouTube. And this is why I'm glad that I got my private channel, because now I can say, hold up. Was anybody there today? I said, hold up, brother. That's a little too far. You're going a little bit too far. Was anybody there? Press 1 if you was there today. I said, oh, brother, you don't need to say that. Anybody was there today? Say, oh, you going a little bit too far. Pump them brakes. Pump them brakes. He was like, oh, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? If y'all was there today, you heard me. Oh. But once it's gone out on YouTube, it's a wrap. So now I can bring some of those videos. I can edit it. And then I can still bring the message to the people. Because some of us, we talk too much. And I say we, but I ain't talking about me. Now, one of the reasons that I look at things like, one thing I be looking at, like things like Malik Zulu Shabazz. As I said in my other videos, I've known about the Black Panther by the way of Dr. Khaled, and I just knew a little bit of history about Aaron Michaels by the way of researching Dr. Khaled Muhammad. You know what I mean? From platform to lockup. That's right. You know what I mean? So when Malik became supposedly the chairman, I always knew that he was around Dr. Khaled Muhammad, so I automatically accepted that without research or anything, just because he was around Dr. Khalid Muhammad. And everybody else does that also. But at the same time, I never knew it was all of these other groups, all these other splinter groups, or whatever you want to call them. I never knew about that. Just like people don't know that about the Moorish Science Temple of America. It's pretty much the same situation. You follow what I'm saying? But long story short is that Malik, over the years, I watched Malik do some fishy stuff. I watched Malik, and I'm gonna tell you, I promise you, family, I'm gonna do the video uncovering Brother Polite. I gotta do it because I got a lot of research. But I was studying Brother Polite, his shady moves. Why? Because me and Brother Polite used to talk on the phone, and we was okay. But after Brother Polite took somebody money in Baltimore, and me and a few brothers had to get the money returned to the brother, I stopped all communication with Brother Polite. After the brother got his money, that was it for me. I mean, you come to ball. And then they gave Brother Polite the no-fly zone. So I got rolled with the home team. But whatever the case may be, I stopped communicating with Brother Polite at that point. So I began to look at patterns of Brother Polite. And looking at these patterns, I was like, man, this is crazy. And then when Brother Polite came up with the scam that he was beat up by the LAPD police, him and the wife that's no longer with him got beat up by the LAPD, and Malik flew out there and saying that he was going to defend him and that they want justice. And I think they were suing for like 600,000 or something to that measure. I don't know. 6 million. It was something in the sixes, I guess, but that might have been a codified degree. But nevertheless, I was like, man, this suspect. This is suspect. Even in the speech Malik gave, it was suspect. No harm, no foul. I kept my mouth shut and just watched it. You know what I'm saying? Malik invited me and my brother, Ishmael Bey, to the 10,000 men something. I think it was a 10,000 men summit or march or something like that. And he gave me the floor to speak to the people. But the odd thing about it was when Malik spoke, I was like, man, why is he excited? Why? Like, this was like a rally to, it was a couple professors there. It was a couple preachers there. I was there. And Malik could only bring out conversation mimicking Dr. Khalid Muhammad. And I thought it was odd. I thought it was odd because it did not go with the flow. I think the brother with the big bush, like Frederick Douglass, was there. The college professor married to the European, I forget his name. He was there. And there was quite a few people there. And he was giving up this rhetoric that really didn't fit the theme. I'm like, why is he doing this? This don't really make sense. And from that point on, like, I ain't got no problem with the hardcore talk. But if it doesn't fit, I'm like, why? What is this all about? Anyway, long story short, at that point, I'm like, man, something ain't right about this. So I begin to say, who is Malik Zulu Shabazz? Now, when I begin to say that, I still did a couple interviews with him about the Book of Khalid. You know what I'm saying? Cornell West, there it is. Somebody got it. Cornell West. That's right. It was Cornell West there. I spoke right after Cornell West. But I was like, I still interviewed him. You know what I mean? I'm still going to be a journalist when it comes to social media. I interviewed him and everything. And I remember in the interview, I said to Malik, Malik, were you ever in the Nation of Islam? And he did like this. And there was a deafening silence. And he couldn't answer the question. And then he fumbled, picked himself up and said, Well, my grandfather was a member of the Nation of Islam, and then he went on with the story. I thought that was rather odd. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was rather odd. You know what I'm saying? What ultimately happened is I went back and I looked at the video and I seen a couple odd parts in it. So after that, I said, Malik, you got to come back for an interview. Okay. Malik, come on. You got to answer up some of these things. He refused. And then when he came with the Book of Khaled, I was going to interview him about the Book of Khaled. And then that fell through. I don't know why that fell through, but no harm, no foul. That fell through. He wanted to sell the Book of Khaled. Also, during the time of Big Shirley being on the show, I said that Big Shirley said that she would have a conversation with you. How can we, at this time, I'm thinking Big Shirley is legitimate. You know what I'm saying? How can we get past this? You know what I mean? You the Black Panther, she the Black Panther. How can we get past this? And he said, I ain't talking to that fat B about nothing. Those was his exact words. I mean, those was his exact words. Hold up. Somebody say, hold up 1 second. Let me show y'all something. Look. Y'all ain't up on things. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me see 1 second real quick. Y'all ain't up on things. And that's it. Let me pull it up. I got it in the file. Let me see. Man, I got to pull my file. I ain't got my file with me. But I got it in the file. Let me say, if it's not his wife, I'll tell you what. He come clean. Hold up. I'm going to try to pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Because I don't like to say nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Okay. Give me 1 second. Hold up 1 second. Leslie Cockkin. And the internet then took her off the demonstration. Let me see something real quick. They didn't take off the demonstration, did they? Man, they didn't cleaned up they didn't cleaned her up. I think her name is Leslie. I think her name is Leslie Cockton, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. See if I can find it real quick. Man, I'm gonna find it another time. But yeah, I ain't playing with you. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't playing with you. Shoot. I'm trying to find it for you. I'll find it next time. But I think her name is Leslie. Don't hold me to it. I'll bring it to you in living color in a minute. But let me finish what I'm saying. I think her name is Leslie. Her name is Leslie. No, this is a European. Ain't no mix. Yeah. There you go. Leslie Cockkin. There you go. So think they divorced in 2018. Yeah, that might be right too. I ain't been up on things like that. I mean, but I'm not making no stuff up, family. I'm not making stuff up just for show. So anyway, with that being said, let me just get to my point. You know what I mean? One of the things I want to let y'all know is that y'all have to be careful with the social media to prison pipeline, because that's what's happening. Social media to prison pipeline. Let me X out some of these things. X out some of these things. Somebody said she all the way inactivated. But I'm saying, hey, that man, you can't, man. If the man loved the European, that's all right. Go ahead, do your thing. I don't browbeat people who fall in love with men and men, or women and women, or European and Asiatic, so-called black, so-called white. I don't browbeat people. The only thing I think that is at question is, are you legitimately a spokesman for your people if you are splitting hairs in the heart? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got no problem. I really don't have no problem with no Europeans. I know you probably say, what? I don't. As I said in one of my shows before, it's survival of the fittest. It's survival of the fittest. If you're going to allow Europeans to outwit you, you know what I mean? If you're going to allow Europeans to outwit you, get you to kill yourself, get you to kill each other, get you to drug yourself up, influence you to do these things so their posterity can goes on and on and on and on. It's survival of the fittest. What we gonna have to do is we gonna have to wake up and understand that that's exactly the game being played. We can't get up. We can't sit here and cry. It's called survival of the fittest. In the animal kingdom, it doesn't change. It's the same thing. When a male lion is tough in his years, he gonna fight everything to keep the pride safe and keep everything away. But once that male lion begins to get old, survival of the fittest kick in. And the next male lion that was kicked out of the pride now want to carry on his gene, and he's going to knock off old man. He's going to knock off old man so his gene can go on into the future. Now, in the human world, they used to knock you off, grab all the resources so they can go on into the future. Because y'all don't think y'all going to live again. Y'all think this is it. Y'all believe that you're going to die, you're going to burn in hell. You don't believe in reincarnation. You ain't believing you're going to come back. You don't believe none of that. And me saying that, you probably think I'm crazy. I get it. But let's just think that that's a possibility. When you come back, what you coming back to? If that was a possibility, say you don't believe it, but say it's a possibility, what are you coming back to? You know what's funny to me? And I'm a little bit off topic, but walk with me. I was watching how George Bush years ago was talking about Saddam Hussein. And he was like, if we don't catch him, no. This was a story about the World Trade Center bomb. And they were saying, if we don't catch these, find out who did it, if we don't catch bin Laden, then our bridges are going to fall. Our bridges are going to be blown up. And they start saying all of this crazy stuff. And it always dawned on me that, man, they talking about going into the future. Ty, what you talking about? Karma and reincarnation? Listen, let me finish my statement. They talking about going into the future. They was like 20 years from now, 30 years from now. They even mentioned like 100 years from now. Why are they worrying about 100 years from now? Well, believe what you may, but let's hypothetically speak. If you were to come back, what would you have for yourself? What would you have left for yourself? And let me tell you something. So the Europeans, especially the ones that hold the power, that's really an illusion, they are working to keep themselves in the position of ease just in case they have a return. And let me move on after I make this statement. In all the world, at least 85% of the world believe in reincarnation. At least 85%. You know what? The other 15% are either atheist or Christian. I'm sorry, my Christian brothers, but this is about the numbers. I mean, you can give or take 85% of the world. 85%. It's a known African tradition. Now, my numbers might be a little all over the place, but it's a high number. It's a high number. And I think it'll be of some interest of people to look into that, because I don't think our ancestors was crazy. I don't think our ancestors were crazy, but that's just a sidebar. That's just a sidebar. The point that I'm making is that everything that we see, from rap music, from TV, from the food you eat, from the politics, from everything that we experience as a people, it's all about self-preservation. That's what the European is doing. It's trying to preserve its kind. And until you understand that that's the game, you won't be able to work to combat it. You won't be able to work to combat it. And this is not the regular Europeans living next to you. It's not the regular Europeans that want better for everybody. It's not them. It's the powers that be that understand what took place in history. I mean, what took place in history? One of the things that took place in history, that Europeans was dominated and put into slavery, and they made a vow that it would never happen again. And that they're going to stay on top. And so, with that being said, we have to look. We have to look at the people that surround us that claim that they're for us first and foremost. So when I look at Brother Malik, I want to ask y'all some questions, because we're going to have a conversation right here. Where is Brother Malik from? Where is he from? Anybody know? Anybody know? Like, when we are going to start vetting leaders? It's time to start vetting leaders. The stakes are high. Where at in California? Where at in California? Anybody know? Anybody know? San Francisco, somebody say. Somebody say San Francisco. What's his history in San Francisco? Somebody say LA. I thought it was LA too. Somebody say Oakland. Y'all see this? Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all how well we know those who fighting for our freedom. Somebody said Oakland. Somebody say San Francisco. Somebody say Washington, D.C. Somebody said LA. Somebody said Compton. You see my point? Please interact with me. Do you see my point? How can someone fight for your liberation against an opposition that had been... Yeah, I thought it was LA too. But the point that I'm making, Brother Rasul, how can someone fight for your liberation and you don't know who they are? Somebody says his family has money. Who is his family? Huh? Who's his family? Anybody know? Anybody? You understand what I'm saying, family? We have an oppressive situation where for hundreds of years we have been oppressed. For hundreds of years, they have been using us against us. For hundreds of years, we haven't been able to pick ourselves up because there was always somebody in the midst of us. Psst, psst, psst. Family, I want you to press one if you understand. This ain't about Malik per se. This is about how infiltration works and how we have become so gullible. How in the heck we become so gullible? How? How we become so gullible? What mosque was he a part of? Who gave him the name? How we become so gullible? We don't vet the people that say fighting for us. We don't vet the people. Let me show you something, family. Listen, this is how you know. I'm going to show you something real quick. Let me show you something real quick, family. This is real time. I'm going to get, and that's why I ain't do a whole bunch of slides, because I just wanted to talk to you, family. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something real quick. Give me a second. Let me show you. I want to show you something real quick. Let me show you. When you the real deal, you know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. When you the real deal, I'm trying to jump to something real quick. Hold on. Let me show you something, family. Give me 1 second. Let me show y'all something. Give me a minute real quick. I want to pull something up real quick and just share something with you. I want to share something with you. Give me 1 second, family. If I can find it. I just had it the other day. I'm going to try to pull it up right now. Give me 1 second. I want to make a point. You follow me? I just want to make a point real quick. Oh, there we go. I'll do it like this. I'm going to just run through some stuff. Let me show you something. This is in 2018. Let me show you the difference. Let me show you the difference, family. Y'all ready for this? I want to show you something right here. Real talk. This is how real it is. And this is how you always should pay attention. Watch this. Oh, where it go? Oh, here it go. Here it go. Fam, this is my Facebook page right here. You feel what I'm saying? Look at this. You know most of them people in there. Y'all see this Facebook page right here? Y'all see me right there? This is 2018. I don't know if that's Terry Whitfield. Terry Whitfield, stop sending me links. I'm on the show. You see this? You see this? All of these guys in this picture grew up in the same neighborhood with me or their family. You follow what I'm saying? They either family. Let me show you something. This is how I really get. Go to these people's Facebook page. See who they are. Who are their childhood friends? Let me show you something. This is real talk. Let me see if you can see my father. Is he in this one or was he in the other one? I think now my father he's in the other picture because we took a couple of them that night. Now, I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? All of them got cups in their hands. I don't drink. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But this is brothers that I grew up with. And everyone can vouch for me. I can bring any one of these brothers on video today or tomorrow. And this ain't even the whole crew. This is family. These are press one if you get my point. Press one if you get my point. Where is these people history? You go You go to my Facebook page, you will see my mother, you will see my wife, you see my children, you will see all of that. Where is these people history? And I'm not talking about regular everyday people with YouTube accounts, and I ain't talking about everyday people with Facebook and social media accounts. What I'm saying is, if you say you represent the people, if you are Martin, then I need to know where Betty at. I need to know where Betty at. I need to know that Detroit Red was Detroit Red before he came Malcolm X. I need to know about Detroit Red. I don't care about you using dope. I don't care about you running women, European or whatever. But I need to know who Detroit Red was before he became Malcolm X. You see what I'm saying, family? The stakes are too high. They can get mad at me all they want. You know why they're going to get mad at me? Because the people that followed up is going to be like, God dug it. That guy Taharkabey, I hate him. He's an agent. You know he right. You know he right. We don't know nothing about these people. You know he right. Trying to tell you. Deep in their heart. See, one thing we know about truth, whether you like a person for personality or not, one thing we know about truth don't care how much you like a person. The truth is the truth. Now, let's while we still on Brother Malik, I want to ask you some questions. Name, if y'all are in the Black Power movement, in the Black Power organization, in the gun organization, or any organization for this matter. This is a universal approach. You can apply this to NOI. You can apply this to Moorish science. You can apply this to Hebrew. You can apply this to the next person that pop up and say that they're a freedom fighter. It don't matter. Name a significant case that Malik Zulu Shabazz beat. The timer starts now. The timer starts now. Where? What state? The timer starts now. Can you name one, please? Anybody. If you can't name one, just tell me. Just tell me. We're going to be here for another hour. Just tell me. Name one. He's Black Lawyers Out for Justice. Name one case that we can think of. I'm not saying that none exist. I'm saying that you should be able to name one because he's your freedom fighter. You see? You understand what I'm saying? Listen, what I'm saying is, this don't only apply to Malik. Malik is just the iconic figure that we're using that can be applied to everybody to see if they're legitimate or real or not. This just don't only apply to Malik. This apply to everybody. Would you have a lawyer represent you if he don't have a case file with wins on it? Press yes or no. 1 for yes, 2 for no. If he don't have a case file with wins on it, would he be your attorney? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Would he be your attorney? Of course he wouldn't be your attorney. So how in the heck can he represent you? I know Malik gonna watch this and be mad. Well, Malik, come up, show and prove, and get the people what they talk to. But they ask for, because you've been on this front line talking this same stuff for a long time. It's time to answer up. I don't care. Listen, Behind the scenes, you call me an agent. Okay, let's agent to agent and see who stands out as legitimate and who is the suspected agent. Look at this. Look at this. Of course. I see that. Look at that. You a marked man, bro, because I'm trying to save your life. Well, you're going to have to mark me another time because now I'm going to go ahead and block you. Mark me with another account. Now, I'm going to leave you right there. I'm going to leave you right there. Let's leave you right there. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're going to leave you right there. We're going to leave you right there. Hiding behind account. Won't you hit the link and come and mark me? See, this is what these cowards do. Hit the link and come and mark me. I'm going to put the link in. Let me put the link in. See, this is how you know that these people are cowards. Go hit the link. Hit the link and say it. Now you're going to hide behind a low account. Hide behind an account. There you go. Hit the link. Hit the link. You ain't going to hit the link. You know what I mean? You're going to do the same way that the oppressor do. You're going to hide behind certain let me pull it up for you. You're going to hide behind a YouTube page, a YouTube channel. You're going to hide behind all of that, and you're going to run your mouth and be creepy. I mean, you're going to be creepy. But this happens all the time. I get this all the time. I get this in my messenger. I get this in my Wars World TV phone, my text. I get it all the time. But ain't nobody want to bring no facts. Ain't nobody want to bring no facts. Bring the facts. Prove me wrong and shut me up. See, this is what they want to do. They want to silence people from telling the truth and try to bully or try to put fear in people's heart when they tell the truth. What I'm saying is, I prove me wrong. The truth don't die nor pass away. Somebody else gonna tell the truth. When I'm long gone, somebody else gonna poke their chest out and tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. Somebody gonna poke their chest out and tell you the truth. So hey, talk all you want. But with that being said, at the end of the day, I'm asking the question, you make too many enemies. The truth often make enemies. That's just what the truth does. Same thing with Jesus. Jesus made a lot of enemies by telling the truth. Whether you believe in Jesus or not, that's how the story goes. Abraham made a lot of enemies with telling the truth. That's just how the story goes. It's just how the story goes. When you tell the truth, people get rattled, people get nervous, people get mad because they already know that their time is of the essence, that fooling people and using and abusing people for the sake of their ignorance or for the sake of their good heart is almost over. You know what I mean? It's almost over. Because when the truth come out, now people begin to question. People begin to ask you, well, Brother Malik, what cases have you won? Brother Malik, what cases have you won? Can you point me to a case? Well, I beat a case up in Oklahoma back in 2012. Brother, can you give me the case? Can you give me the case? You follow what I'm saying? Brother, not right now, Brother Lightning. Give me a minute, Brother Lightning. Come back in it before I close out. Come back in when I close out, brother. Not right now. So listen. Nobody can put a case up here. But you mean tell me, hold on one second. Let me go here. But you mean tell me, give me 1 second. But you mean tell me that Brother Malik, right, can go all around the country, He can go to Ferguson with a bullhorn and tell people to tear it up. Let me pull it up real quick. Where's this? Here we go. Nobody tripping off that. You can just show up anywhere. This is an article from people, I think it was Ferguson. They said Mr. Shabazz, former chairman of the New Black Panther Party and national president of the Black Lawyers for Justice, seemed a pretty neat piece of work. He organized a rally in Baltimore Saturday, and I don't even remember this. When was this? I think this was probably 2014 or something. April 25th, which may include, I just started looking stuff up and like, man, he done been around the country. I mean, including me, mistakenly thought to be protest of police brutality, most recently represented by the death of Freddie Gray. His incompetence is clearly demonstrated by the fact he could only succor about 1,200 people in attending demonstration. His slogan, shut them down. This is just slick enough to allow the ambiguity that permits him to claim that he didn't want to incite anyone to riot. Let me stop right there. Family. From right there, anybody that's been around for a while, you would know that for the longest, Malik had put on that bullhorn, grabbed that bullhorn, and went from city to city to city to city. Right? What case from Freddie Gray, which I wasn't even aware he was there, from Freddie Gray to Michael Brown, to many other cases that he came with that bullhorn, what was the ultimate result? What was the ultimate result? Why did he go with the bullhorn, and what did he achieve? What did he achieve? You see what I'm talking about, family? What was achieved? See, this is the problem with a track record. It speaks to who you are because of who you've been. What was achieved? Can anybody anything? Can anybody show me anything? Now, we're not talking about the regular freedom fighter that's ready to stand up against the oppressor, whether they got a rock, whether they got a gun, whether they got a knife or a slingshot. No, we're talking about an attorney here. I'm trying to wake you up, family. We're talking about an attorney. We're not talking about the regular Sister Janny. We're not talking about the regular person that's ready to fight oppression at all costs. We're not talking about them. We're talking about an attorney. Understand the difference. Understand the difference. We're talking about an educated attorney who ran for the city council office in Washington, D.C. Linking up with the youth, that's the best people to poison if you want to mislead a generation. If you poison the youth, the next generation will be lost for another generation. But I'm trying to say, it's amazing to me that I'm looking at this chat and I can't find one thing that people can put out there to qualify the legitimacy of this brother claiming to fight for freedom. Not nothing. Not nothing. That's pretty bad. Y'all don't think that's pretty bad? Y'all don't think that's pretty bad? I know you might like the brother. Heck, I did, and I continue to like the brother by what I know of him. I have nothing against him personally, is what I'm trying to say. But that's pretty bad. Y'all don't think so? Y'all think that's okay? Y'all think that's okay? Unbelievable to me. Watch this real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 second. I think I want to pull. Is this it? I think this is it.
Hi, sir. How you doing?
Okay, here we go. Did anybody get a chance to see this? Hold on 1 second. Let me do it like this, because I kind of messed this up. I got the interview earlier, and I kind of got myself all messed up, but that's okay. I'm gonna do it like this. All right. Let me do it like this for you. Anybody get a chance to see anything you want to know? All you gotta do, if you want to know if they're gonna tell on each other, go to OC the Great. OC tell you everything. OC tell you everything. Try to tell you. Hold up. That's what. My bad. Let me show you something real quick. Watch this. Watch this, family. And we're gonna break this down piece by piece. All right? We're gonna break this down piece by piece. Watch this.
Hi, sir. How you doing?
Oh, definite. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Hey, y'all, come on.
Sisters and brothers, I'm trying to give y'all an update right now. I'm trying to give you a live update right now. I'm at the Volusia County Jail in Florida. I'm with Mikhail Muhammad. You can rewind the tape. Ozone's visits have been canceled, and they won't allow me to come in today unless I'm a Florida lawyer.
Now stop right there. Stop right there. What attorney that you know that don't go and do groundwork before they make a trip? You mean tell me that this brother, has been on the DC bar since 1998, and he don't know to call a jail and set up an attorney visit for somebody? Anybody been in the Dismal Crips? Anybody been to the European concentration camps for our people? Anybody ever been there? He's showing up like he cuzzo. An attorney set up an attorney visit. He said he got to go. Are you serious? This is your freedom fighter? This your squad? I know the truth hurts. I know the truth hurts. If you ever been into the European concentration camp made for us, you already know. No, it's COVID right now. Somebody say he doesn't have to call and set it up. It's COVID right now, so it will be in the best interest to do that before you travel from DC to Florida. It's COVID. It's COVID. That we already know that attorneys should be able to go in and out anywhere throughout the United States of a prison, but it is COVID. Somebody say he doesn't have to set one up. No, but it's COVID though. What I'm saying is that traveling from right on the butt end of COVID, right on the butt end of COVID. It would only make sense before you travel to call in. Somebody say I'm stirring up strife. I'm telling the truth. Let him represent you. If you have, I don't know about that, but you don't show up. And I'm not saying they didn't let him in because of COVID, because he said why they didn't let him in. They said he had to be a Florida attorney. Whatever the case may be, you got paralegals, you got legal secretaries, you got all the people that handle the groundwork. This is a serious case. This is a serious case. And many people are like, any lawyer can pull up. Okay, that's fine. What I'm saying is this is a serious case. You just don't pull up. You cross your T's and you dot your I's. You don't just pull up. It don't work like that. Not in something like this. You want to make sure that you are going to have access before you even head in that direction.
So that's point one. His personal visits have been canceled and his to the public defender's office where they are assigned to Ozone's case.
You're talking about an attorney now must go to a public defender and ask for permission to see what is supposed to be his member. That's the only recourse. That's the only recourse that I have to go to the public defender's office as a Black Power freedom fighter to get access to my member. Y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all ain't paying attention. Listen to the common sense of this. Listen to the logic of this. Listen to the logic, family. This is not logical. As Cryptonomics say, Malik didn't need to do this video. Was a bit premature and reactive, if you ask me. Well, what it's all about is to say to people, I'm on it. No, you're not. That's the message of this video. Look, people, I'm on it. No, you're not. That's not how you handle something like that. Anybody with good sense know that that's not how you handle something that serious. You had to grow up in the sticks with a silver spoon in your mouth and had no brushes with anything of danger as it relates to the judicial system. That's not handling business. You have your legal secretary, you have your paralegal, you have all your ducks lined up. So when you walk in there, you know you're walking through there. And you definitely don't go live on Facebook at this time. Now, you definitely don't do that. Why go live? This is what he just said.
So that's point one. His personal visits have been canceled and his
Y'all hear that?
Mikhail Muhammad, and we are searching strong for.
Listen.
I've been trying for a week with some of my top.
My point is, let me stop there for a minute. My point is, he says that his personal visits were taken. Anybody know why he said his personal visit was taken? Anybody know? Do anybody know why Malik said, can you write it in the chat for me? Why was Ozone personal visits was taken? Anybody know? I'm gonna wait for somebody to say something. Anybody know why I pull up this next thing? We're gonna critically analyze this, JoJo. You know what I mean? We're gonna critically analyze this. Why was his visits taken? Anybody know? Because somebody live streamed him. Because somebody did a live stream in jail. Let me show you one place where that live stream is at. Huh? Y'all think it's a game? Y'all want to see where that live stream is at? See, man, y'all overlook this type of stuff. Y'all for really overlook this type of stuff. Huh? This is y'all overlook that? Because of this video, like I said, I'm not going to blame OC the Great, but because of this video, he don't get visits. Where's the video? Didn't I tell? Do anybody remember me saying they need to stop talking about this in the way that they doing it? Press one if you remember me saying that. I said I'm not doing no videos on this topic. I ain't doing no videos on this topic. And you're not going to use my videos. And you're not going to use my videos to further your goals. I'm not going to have blood on my hands in no way, shape, or form. Y'all see what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about. This is what's going to get people mad. You follow me? This is what gets people mad. Real talk. This is what gets people mad. This type of truth right here is what gets people mad. Trying to tell you, this is the type of truth that gets people mad because they cannot deny this truth right here. They can't deny this. Let me find one more thing. They can't deny this right here. I want to pull out one more thing and show y'all how this stuff need. Man, listen. Y'all think it's a game. Give me 1 second. Y'all think it's a game. Hold up 1 second. Where is that give me 1 second. I want to pull up something for y'all real quick. Let me stop this real quick. Yeah, y'all think it's a game. That's y'all think it's a game. So because of that very video, hold up 1 second. I want to show you something now. Show you something else real quick. Man, where is it? Where is it? Let me give me 1 second. I want to show you something else to make my point real clear. I want to make my point real clear. Give me 1 second. Let me find it real quick. I want to make my point so clear that even a child can understand that these people hold up 1 second. Matter of fact, let me check on the very platform that I'm talking about. To keep it a buck, let me see something. Let me see something real quick. Hold on, stand by. It's the database they give to the European. Let me see what they got here. Okay.
Right now, they are brother was.
There you go.
Better.
Hold on.
You know, in Daytona Beach with weapon.
The same. I just did it. Let's go to the platform and the tell you everything. I mean, hold up. Watch it. I want to show you something. I don't know if it says it right here. See this?
Threatening to use them against officers if they can. Rayner last month, they say they also got an anonymous call that Thomas had posted to social media that he was coming. They say they also got an anonymous call that Thomas had posted to social media that he was coming to Daytona Beach to cause hell. They say they also got an anonymous call that Thomas had posted to social media that he was coming to Daytona Beach to cause hell.
Now, the picture don't represent what is being said, but I want you to ask yourself, they got an anonymous call that Thomas had posted to social media. That's Brother Spike. That's not what I'm saying. Do you believe white media? That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is social media is playing a role. Jojo, hit the link. I bet you won't show your face. Hit the link and talk to me. Because it sounds like you tripping. Hit the link and talk to me. Because if you don't talk to me, I'm gonna go ahead and block you now. Because you being a distraction and you being disingenuous. Hit the link. I'm gonna give you about 3 minutes to hit the links, then I'm gonna go ahead and block you. We ain't gonna let you talk in no shadows. Come here and talk to me. Has nothing to do with European media. It has everything to do with coming on social media and talking too much. And it has everything to do with your brother posting you talking too much. You understand what I'm saying? Where you at, JoJo? It's about people posting these things on their social media.
I don't do no hiding, blood.
Come on, talk to me then, brother. Do you understand the point I'm making? Okay. Do you understand the point I'm making? How people are posting these things on social media and it's being used to go.
But that's not what I'm coming at you about, bro.
Explain to me what you're talking about, brother.
What I'm talking about is, first of all, we already understand what goes on with the Discord as far as within our community. Second of all, at the end of the day, I've been behind the walls before, bro. I already understand how they will stop people from coming in. I already know how they will stop. I done had lawyers try to come and see me that were authorized within the state.
I don't think that's the
argument. They'll put a brother on suicide watch for no reason. That's the only way you won't be able to see a lawyer.
But that's not what I'm saying. I think you missed my argument.
I get what you're saying.
The case is so serious. It is so serious that you don't just gas up and ride from DC to Florida on a whim that you're going to see someone that has been accused of something like this. If you are a attorney,
I'm gonna ask you this. And if you really genuinely not doing this just for life, why not reach out to that brother and ask him what's going on? Why didn't he do that? Why make a criticized video?
Malik will not talk to me, brother. When I questioned him about coming on the show of his legitimacy in our community, when I was talking to Crystal Muhammad, our conversation stopped right then and there. You understand what I'm saying? I wanted him to come on. He'd been on my show 3 or 4 times. But the moment that I said, Crystal Muhammad said that she wanted to talk to you and see if you could come to a conclusion. And we also would like to know the history of Malik Zulu Shabazz. I got Malik's phone number. I call him in time.
Won't you do that? Do that. All I'm saying is it look real petty on your behalf when we got a brother that need our help, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the brothers that need our help.
This is what I'm saying. If you were in that situation and someone was to advocate for you because you're unable to advocate for yourself, social media right now has become a swamp.
Right.
Wouldn't you want somebody at least on social media, what little it may do, I don't know, saying,
You know
hold
what?
up,
You
chill
know
with
what the
the
work.
video. Bro, let me tell you something. When they first hit the news, do you know I removed all my videos about the brother? I got more videos on him than anybody.
Check it out. Check it out. Did the
I
worst thing that we could do right now. Did the worst thing that we could do right now. Did the worst thing we could do right now. And that's be in adversity towards each other. We all cold right now. You know what I'm saying? As
No,
far
we
as the
are
community.
cold. We're
When it
all
comes to
cold.
this with this situation. Listen to me, just hear me out. Just hear me out. Because see, if you're coming from a different perspective, and I get what you're saying, right? So whoever the woman was that went in there, that was her fault because she went on IG Live.
But
Whoever the
no,
woman was,
but you
listen
gotta
to
be
me. Just
culpable.
listen to me.
No, but bro, you
Just
don't
listen
take,
to me.
I wouldn't take that and upload it on my channel because I know that's off code. For me as a man,
Whoever the woman was,
that's wrong.
that's the one that initiated.
But
She
that's wrong.
opened the door.
That's
So
absolutely.
it was gonna get once it went live, that was it.
Yeah, I get that.
Now,
but guess what? Me
now,
coming
listen,
from
hold
where
on.
I'm
No,
from, me coming from where
but
I'm
I'm
from,
finna,
and my code, there's nowhere in the world
let
that
me
I'm.
break- let me
Go ahead, brother.
now let me break down the public defender side. Remember, O was in this court. He said he wanted to represent himself. The judge refused to let him represent himself. So he said, "Well, I'll take." She said, "Well, I'm gonna give you a public defender." He said, "Well, I'll take one until my lawyer comes." What happens is, I don't know if you know about the judicial system, but once a public defender represents you, you become a ward to the state. So what they're trying to do is stop him from having access to getting some type of outside help. I don't know, or I don't know. Have you seen the video with the other cop in there?
Well, this is the
Have
thing.
you looked at that?
Again, my brother, another thing. I'm not going to speak on that because I want my man Ozone to have a fair trial. I want him to be able to sit down with his people without. I don't want to be one to say, I said this and I said that, I said this, or go back and check my videos for anything. So I don't speak on stuff like this. This is too serious to be speaking on. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you speaking on it? Well, why are you speaking on it now then?
No, what I'm speaking on is the frauds that will compromise and jeopardize the case.
But you're saying they're fraud. But the thing is, somebody got to put it out there. We got to be our own voice.
Put what out?
Somebody got to do something.
Bro, listen.
You see they're trying to hide it. You see they're trying to conceal.
Okay, if
I speak about it.
Listen to me. If I went to the county Valdosta tomorrow, and I went live from there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here to support Ozone. You know what? People would say, yeah, boots on the ground. Woo. But what the heck am I really doing? I ain't doing nothing, but I could go there, loudmouth Taharkabey. Man, look, we right here, represent for O. Oh, man, big up to O. You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen is we're going to sit out here and I can do all that. Boots on the ground while y'all on y'all keyboard. I'm right here in Valdosta County. But in reality, what the heck is that doing? Nothing.
All right, but you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to say something. And let's be real. You know that dude, that white dude that went off on his neighbors up there in, I think, New Jersey or something, and everybody pulled up to him. Everybody pulled up, and they done got that man. You know, they did something about that. All I'm saying is, social media can help us, and social media can harm us. I'm trying to highlight the facts. We the ones that did the investigation, but not we. It's just more than me that have looked at that video and seen another cop. We need Ozone to confirm that. No. We need Ozone to confirm that shit. Once he confirms it and it gets out there, that's gonna kill everything that them people
You know what?
Man.
You know what? Why people keep on making these videos, what they should be doing, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, they should be talking to Ozone mother. They should be finding out about his wife. They should be finding out his story. And then they should be quiet so he can build a case to defend himself. That's how it's supposed to work. This social media is artificial. Only thing people are doing is giving the prosecutor a way to try to really shape and mold their case to get a conviction because we can't shut our mouth on social media. That's the fact of the matter.
No, but the thing about it is you can't deny the video.
But it's not about
We
that.
can't deny what we saw,
It's
and we
not
can't
about
deny what they
denying
put
the
out.
video.
That's
It's
what
about due
that's what we
process.
argue. Okay,
Bro,
exactly. That's what
you
we
know,
arguing. So due process says in his Fourth Amendment right, he was his rights were
it's
violated,
fine.
man.
That's
We
fine.
know that, and that ain't and look, we ain't got to be lawyers to know that.
Listen,
We
what I'm
ain't got to
saying.
be
All of that is
we don't
fine.
have to take the bar to know that.
Bro, all of that is fine. But when do we get to the point where we understand how the system works when everything that is said can be used against him in a trial of due process? When do we understand that although they may not say it, but every piece of evidence that someone tried to pick apart, now they come up with a counter to that evidence that they done found on YouTube? I don't want that on my head.
It really ain't too much that they can go against once we crack the code as far as getting it out there. Because what they're trying to do is limit views. They're trying to limit people from coming to your platform, limit people from going to the other people's platform that talk about this
You
case
ain't
because
talking
they
about
don't
it on my
want it to be
platform
in the light. They don't want it to be in the light.
Until the accused have his word, it ain't coming on my platform. It ain't coming on the platform.
Well, you can't. Well, I feel like you shouldn't speak about it then. You shouldn't even talk about what they're doing then. Nothing in their lane.
What I'm speaking on is, listen what I'm saying. I want you to understand. What I'm speaking on is those that are being provocateurs towards the case.
We don't know that because guess what? They probably don't want to talk to you because you are already saying that you ain't trying to speak about it.
Bro,
so they probably don't want to talk to you.
I don't even think.
Why would I want some? Why would I want to talk to somebody that wouldn't try to voice their own eyes what they seen for actual fact? Why would I want to communicate with you? You want to be halfway in and halfway out. That stuff don't work, bro.
I wanted to communicate with somebody. When did you hear that?
All right, so you're conveying to the all right. So this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you're conveying to the community or your followers only the part about people coming in to do X, Y, and Z. But you're not talking about the case. You're trying to touch on certain things. Bro, if you ain't gonna get to the meat of the matter, if you ain't finna be talking about them two cops that was in that or that was in that dang on what you call it, or that cop that was behind that red car, bro, you should leave it alone, bro. You should leave it alone, bro. Just let it go.
Okay.
Because that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what I seen on that video. Okay. I'm talking about the Daytona News. I seen two motherfucking cops, dog.
That's fine. Listen what
that's what we need to talk about, bro.
Listen what I'm talking about.
That's what it need to be. That's what need to be out there. That's what the world needs to know. The world needs to know that it's more than one cop.
Brother, did Ozone
the media is lying?
Let me ask you a question. Stop for 1 minute.
We ain't got to him yet. Ain't nobody got to him yet.
Let him talk.
Ain't nobody got to him.
Exactly.
You know why? Nobody has gotten to him because they're stopping people from going in there.
No, be patient and let him talk. Be patient. Demonstrate some discipline and patience and let him talk.
If we gonna do that, then let's just make sure our brother doesn't die behind bars.
That go without saying, brother. But at the same time, you have these people that are posting these videos before he even said a word. You see what I'm saying? You have these people posting these
somebody because he wasn't gonna be able to speak. He wasn't gonna even be able to talk.
Listen,
think about it, bro. If they hadn't said what they said, these people wouldn't be running the way they're running. They're trying to run from the facts now, bro.
If I was in any situation where I was trying to build a case to get out of the situation, I wouldn't want none of y'all making a scenario of what happened. I wouldn't want
not a scenario.
No. Listen.
That's what we saw.
Listen. So I don't want none of y'all to speak on it. My first statement would be this: family, I love you and I appreciate your concern. Would you please just remain calm, be peaceful, and not speak on it, and we'll have our day in court. Because guess
what? The thing about it is they forced him with a public defender. They have to get people to raise money to get him a real lawyer. They was trying to make the brother a political prisoner that no one has access to. That was a hit. They was trying to assassinate the brother. We know that. So we understand on any type of level with other people that have been in our community, when this system gets at them, bro,
That's not the
when
point
these
that I'm
people
making,
come at them, bro, that's
brother.
the point I'm making.
But
I'm
I get
speaking the
what
truth
you're saying.
about it, bro.
I
You
get
just want to skim off the top and talk about the people on our side that might be crooked. I'm talking about the system that got him.
But
That's
bro,
what I'm talking
that
about.
does not
We
go
wouldn't
to,
even be on this platform. I wouldn't even be talking
that
to you
don't
if
help.
they didn't have our brother in there.
Let me ask you a question. Do you really think in the court of law, posting all of these videos and all of these scenarios, whether true or false or indifferent, do you really think it
Yeah,
helps?
it worked. Yeah, yeah. Because it came from them. It came from the police department.
Why
It's
don't
their own stuff.
why don't
Use their own stuff against them.
listen?
That's what we do. We teach and educate.
Let me say this.
The
Let me
truth,
say
the truth ain't gonna fall. The truth, we can put the truth
let me
right
ask
here and they'll stand up by itself.
let me ask you a question. How many of y'all got together and say, let's go to the police department and for as a citizen of the United States of America, file an injunction to get that video personally to yourself? That's the real work. Not the video that they showed you. No,
there
hold
might be people on the bad side. I ain't there.
Okay, let me ask you a question. When we start
I'm
talking,
looking at the video. I'm looking at the video that they said that the police department gave them.
what they say.
And with their own video shows
Listen,
people. It's showing somebody else in the video.
All the people that made the video, all of y'all put
No,
your
nobody made the video. Nobody made the video.
Okay.
All it was a repeat of their own stuff that they put out, bro.
Okay,
We just slowed it down.
Okay.
All you have to do is slow the video down.
No,
you can go to the news channel right now.
Forget that. Forget the news channel. How many people?
Just go to the news channel.
No. How many people are seriously interested in the case, have put their coins together to go?
I put some coins together. I put something towards this legal defense.
Okay, brother, you being a citizen of the United States of America, you can file to get that copy, the raw copy.
Okay.
When you start talking
but
about,
they ain't gonna let us do it. We know that. Ain't nobody trying to go through all that. You know that. Them folk bucking, bro.
The point that I'm making is that
they're like saying they want 2 people being black.
Bro, analyzing, brother.
Man.
The point that I'm making is analyzing videos over YouTube does not help a criminal case. Like it or not.
It's not about a video over YouTube. This actually came from the news channel and released by the police department. That was public record. Listen, that's public record. Fair use, man. The same stuff that you talking about, bro. So I'm not trying to argue that. I'm not against you, bro. Whatever you're trying to do, bro, it's just a miscommunication within the community. We should be coming together for the brother call. Peace and love. Keep doing what you're doing. I got to bounce, bro. But I love you, man. Thank you, bro, for doing what you're doing, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Let's stay focused on the call. Free ozone, bro.
100. But anyway, family, the point that I was trying to make to the brother, is that analyzing a video on social media does no good to a case like this. Does no good for a case like this. And if you know any attorney, they will tell you the same thing. Don't speak on the case. Leave it alone. Because you don't know the legal system, legal jargon, the legalities of how to present a case, you should not speak on it. Because even in your good intentions, you can sabotage a case. That's just the system. Even with your good intentions, you can sabotage a case. And I'm not here to say Ozone is right or wrong. That's not for me to say at this time. Because Ozone have yet to speak. Why should I speak before Ozone? Should I? Am I that arrogant that I got to speak before Ozone? He said he's pleading not guilty, and that's where it is right now. That's where it is right now. If you want to present something, a scenario, get in touch with his attorney. If you want to analyze and bring the video into evidence, go catch a plane, a train, or drive to Florida and sit down with this attorney and give them your scenario and evidence. But posting any video on social media with any case, stealing bubble gum or being accused of a crime like this, does not help a case. It just don't. And this has nothing to do with a defense of anybody. It just don't help a case. Because if I was accused of stealing bubble gum, I'm trying to tell you, don't y'all be looking at that camera in 7-Eleven and say, no, he was scratching his underarm. He wasn't putting that bubble gum up in there. No, don't do that. Oh, that was a funny camera because that was his right arm. And let me go court about my bubble gum. Let me go court about my bubble gum. I don't need you analyzing it. I don't need you doing none of that on social media. I go to court and I talk to the judge, say, listen, man, I ain't steal that bubble gum, man. I ain't steal that bubble gum. I just didn't do it, man. That video don't say I stole no bubble gum. Nah, man, that video don't say I stole no bubble gum. You know what I mean? And that's that. But the point that I'm making now, let me get back to what I was saying about spite. They specifically said in the video about the brother Spite that they were given an anonymous call about a video posted on social media. The point that I'm making about social media is that it has become the chief investigator of anything that people are accused of. That's just the fact I'm making. It's the fact I'm making. So why, if you say that you are for Black Power, as you like to say, why would you post such provocative information when your brother is fighting for his life? Why would you promote information that can be misunderstood, twisted, if your brother is fighting for his life? Why would you do that? That don't make sense. And I'm the bad guy because I deleted all my videos. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because I deleted all my videos. I'm the bad guy because I ain't discussing it. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy? Family, please talk to me. I said, I'm not discussing it. Let it go through the process. I deleted all my videos so nobody can misinterpret anything that was said in the past. And I had more videos than anybody. I'm the bad guy? Family, help me understand this. How I'm the agent? Can anybody help me, please? Somebody say something. Somebody say something. How can I be the bad guy? How can I be the bad guy? I'd say, you know what I mean? Listen, take them all down. Delete them all. Don't ask me nothing. I got emails where the news media was calling me. Now you got to pay for my information and it ain't for sale. Nope, no comment. Nope. Matter of fact, I'm going to put you on the spam list. Back. I'm the bad guy. Listen, if it ever go down, you're going to be more safe with me than with one of these people. I'm trying to tell you. Because I was trying to tell you. Unbelievable to me. So we got a little bit off track, but all that we went through tonight. Let's go with the last one. Let's go with the last one real quick. Thanks. And my OC the Great voice. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the OZ with them glasses. I ain't gonna hold you. Why this guy trying? He was like, man, why you making videos about me? Cause you're funny. That's why. You're a funny guy, man. Man, we work so hard to be something else that we not. Man, this crazy, man. His glasses. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh man. Oh man, funny man. Let me tell you something. You know what's funny to me? Like, you know, Big Shirley mad at me, and I think Big Shirley is the fraud of the fraudest and all of that. But Big Shirley don't even know that when Malik cussed her out after I tried to set up them to have a conversation, I was like, man, that was a turning point for me too. I was like, man, this guy's vicious. He was cussing her out like, woo, like he's vicious. But anyway, let's get on this real quick. So, hold on. What's this? Let's get right here real quick. Let me show you something right here. If I can. Matter of fact, let's do it like this.
I'm saying you said that black stick running them all day.
Oh, hold up. Oh, yeah, man. Y'all got me forgetting stuff, man. God dang it. KJ did that. KJ did that on purpose. Family. KJ did that on purpose. KJ threw me off. I let you set me up, KJ. I mean, watch this. Who is this, family? KJ did that.
Back in the day. They
Yes, sir.
Cats don't know that our history go back real ancient.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
I want to ask you,
Here you go.
how did
Yes, sir.
Minister Malik Shabazz feel about the whole
Here
situation?
we go.
Because I know.
Anybody know who this is? Who know who this is? yeah, he got me. That was the trick, Rasul. That was the trick. They sent him up in here to try to drain me. He made me lose my place. But I'm back, Rasul. Thank you, Rasul. But listen to this, family. Watch this. Here we go.
That from some of the information I was reading, he was working with you, dealing with this situation. Am I correct?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Dealing with this situation. Am I correct?
No, sir.
So that was false.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because they weren't
I'm gonna
putting it
say
out
it.
in that song.
I'm gonna say it because it has to be cleared. I have to say this. Malik Zulu Shabazz did not a damn thing for my case. Damn thing for my case. Zulu Shabazz did not a damn thing for my case. Nothing. He got on Facebook lying to the people, talking about he was doing this and he was sending this person to talk to my lawyers and all this type of stuff. Bullshit.
And and that hurt me, man, because my thing was, I'm taking this enslavement, protecting the organization that technically I'm not even a member of that particular formation.
Let me tell you something. If you want to know if a person is stand up and if they ever been in a mess, go to the people that was in a mess with them. They will tell you who they are. Let's be clear. Give me 1 second. Let's be clear. Let's get it. We're still on Malik. Here we go. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I think we're going to get it by rate. Where is it? Is it? Nope, that's not it. Well, let me explain it to you real quick. What had happened is that was King Samir. And they had actually got into a case together, supposedly blocking people from voting or something like that. Somehow that case disappeared, but the main one that was caught in the middle was Brother Samir. After that, I don't know how that case got dropped. I don't know nothing about it. It was in the federal courts. I don't know. It doesn't, you can't find it. You can find the case, but you cannot find actually what actually took place. But all the blame was on King Samir, according to the file record. I don't know. According to the file record, all the blame was King Samir having a baton in his hand and patting the baton and supposedly threatening people. That's what the case said. Whether it happened or not, I don't know. And in the case, it speaks to that Malik being the head of the new Black Panther Party basically gave the approval for it to happen. Sometime later, King Samir get locked up for violation of probation. 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up. He get locked up for violation of probation, right? Hold up. I might got it. Let me see if I. Okay, here we go. I think I got it right here. There we go. All right, I got you. So people say we shouldn't critique this stuff. Come on, man. I just wanted to help people. Okay, here we go. Shabazz, a notorious inflammatory rants on Black Panther radio shows, inciting, here we go again. On Black Panther radio shows, you got a freedom of speech, of course, but they looking at all of this stuff to build their position, right? But he is more widely known for allegedly intimidating voters with a billy club at North Philly polling place on Election Day 2008, which provoked a federal investigation, notes Philly.com. Following that incident, Shabazz and the Philadelphia New Black Panther chapter was suspended by party leaders. then reinstated in 2010, and Shabazz promoted to National Field Marshal. Malik Zulu Shabazz, president of Black Lawyers for Justice and former national chairman of New Black Panther Party, wrote on Facebook that he will work to free Shabazz, reports Philly.com. You see? Now, Shabazz said, and I'm talking about Samir, said he never did a thing. He never did a thing. This is the one that you are side by side with as in the fight for freedom. He never did a thing. So who word do we take? Malik or Samir? Samir was in the dismal. I gotta take Samir. I gotta take King Samir word. Now there's some more comrades that's locked up in South Carolina. Stephen Biko. No matter what internal strife that you may have, you don't leave your brother in the dismal. The purpose of these videos, family, is to put you on point, to make you aware that you have walked into plenty of traps. Don't continue to walk into these traps. Let me go with one last little scenario real quick. Let me go one last little scenario. Y'all ready? Let me go with one last little scenario real quick. I thought that was going to be it. But then I just thought about it. I need to get one more last scenario out here. Give me 1 second. This is ridiculous, family. We got to do better. We gotta stop acting as if that we don't see what's going on. That's one thing we got to do.
A brother named Gary Graham at the time.
Watch this. In fact, let me try to drop this. I'm going to try to drop this in so you can try to drop this in so you can get it. Let me see. Bam. 1 second. Bam. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to load this up right here. And watch this, family. Watch the points that I'm making. Don't worry about it. Just watch the points that I make. And then you would understand why I made the title of the video what I made it. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
The Panthers at a reparations forum in Houston. I had seen them before because doing death penalty abolition work, this is the first time I learned about the power of the people and protesting and bucking.
Listen closely, family.
In the system, because there was a case about a brother named Gary Graham at the time.
Oh, there we go. She says that she learned about the Panthers at a rally or a protest about a brother named Gary Graham, right? So now, Brother Gary, 1 second. Brother Gary was executed on June 22nd, 2000. May the brother rest in power, Shaka Sankofa. She says that she was working on this death penalty case, and this is when she joined the Panther. And she says she had been working for lawyers. In fact, let me finish.
He was set to be executed in Houston. He was from 5th Ward. And I found out I was looking into his case, and it was the Black Knight Front that was covering his case, and I was a law, a wannabe getting ready to be law student, and I was still an undergraduate, but I was looking into the case, and then I found out that in Texas,
she was a law student. She was looking into the case. What do that have to do with anything? What that has to do with anything? If you was a law student, you supposed to know better than talk all reckless while someone has the spotlight on them. If you was a law student, you will also know that in order to fight a death penalty case or something that Ozone is accused of, it takes finance. And if you've been fighting these fights before 2000 and then ultimately joined the path in 2000, you mean tell me that you standing out here on the front line and you haven't made any adequate resources available for those who will get locked up in over 10 years? In over 10 years, you haven't set up resources as a freedom fighter? Is your freedom fighter only consist of when somebody get killed showing up? When somebody supposedly get hung or get burned or get raped, showing up? This is why we can't take this stuff serious. Over all these years, you haven't built up some sort of treasury, some sort of fund. The first thing you do is go to GoFundMe. And there's nothing wrong with that for regular, everyday people. But for those who claim that they've been in some movement for 20-some years and they don't have any resources to defend them after something takes place, is pathetic. It's pathetic. And somebody is going to join that, put their life on the line, put their family on the line, put their freedom on the line, and ain't no resources to come to your rescue? Absolutely. Ozone is definitely innocent. Absolutely. Absolutely. Until the court says otherwise, even at that point, he still got a chance to appeal. So absolutely. Due process is the way to go. That's the country that we live in. But back to what I'm saying, family, do you think that it's reasonable that one can say, I've been in this movement for 25 years and there is not one resource financially to address when someone gets caught up? Do y'all think that's reasonable? Do you think that's reasonable? Do you really think that's reasonable? You think that's reasonable? Now, what I'm telling you is that we're talking about freedom here. How you going to be a freedom fighter and don't know that in the United States it does take money for your freedom when you get them bracelets on you? Y'all think that's reasonable? You mean this is the result of your best thinking, that someone has been around 20-some years claiming to be a freedom fighter, but the moment you get locked up, they don't have a dime to help you? Family, let me tell you something. This is one of the same things that I seen in the Moorish Science Temple of America, and it's so familiar. It's so familiar. This ain't new. This is so familiar. I'm just trying to get you to think that if you want to join a freedom fighting organization, then you need to do your homework on the people and you need to do your homework on the structure. And most importantly, you got to ask yourself, Will these people sacrifice what you about to sacrifice? Will these people sacrifice what you're about to sacrifice? Don't go into no freedom fighter unequally yoked. In other words, don't go into freedom fighter unequally yoked. Don't do it. It's a mistake. You be right there on the front line and they be with their hands up. You be ta 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 ta, and they be like this. Don't do it. I know you don't like me when I tell the truth. Rasul say this happens in the streets every day. Rasul, and I'm gonna keep it to you 1,000. Give it to you $1. I got that eye because I know how the trenches work. I know how the trenches work. And they just playing the same thing over and over. It's the same old thing. You be right there, ta, 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 ta. They be like that. They be like that. And you be looking crazy. You be looking crazy. And then, when you really get in the bind, it be free Pookie, t-shirts and all that. Give it about 3 years into that bit. That commissary starts slowing down. Them visits start slowing down. You find out. You find out. You better ask somebody. Better ask your creator that dwells deep in your heart. Is this the right choice that I'm making? And this why I made the statement and I stick by it. Man, overthrow these suspect leaders and build something real with checks and balances. Build something real with checks and balances. 4 or 5 people marching with 1,000 to 2,000 people screaming Black Power ain't putting a dent in oppression. Face it, deal with it. It is what it is. These are ego-boosting groups of people that want to build an ego because they have nothing better to do. 4 or 5 people screaming the cracker, the pig, and all of that does not fight oppression. It just don't. Get mad at me, I know. You would be better just go to Planet Fitness, pay $10 a month, and run on a treadmill. At least at that point, you can increase your heart rate. Your heart rate will get some exercise. But every other screaming Black Power, cussing out Europeans, and F the pig and all that, that ain't doing nothing. You ain't got enough people to be effective. I don't do nothing. That's why you keep the camera on so it can appear like you do something. So everybody that come in and you can get their little $10, $20 dues, and then you happy with that. Yeah, Malik is an attorney. He registered in DC. Malik is registered in DC. Absolutely. He's been registered since 1998. But the point that I'm making is, family, if you are a part of a Black Power organization and your intentions are good, Black Power organizations were never meant to spew over agitating racial rhetoric. Black Power organizations was founded for self-defense and to alleviate the oppression out of our communities. It wasn't to taunt. It wasn't to bait. That wasn't what it was started for. Do y'all understand that the Black Power community was not started as a race baiting thing? Do anybody know that? The only police that was called the pigs was those that was coming in the community and shaking people down. They didn't paint everybody with a wide brush. They put the crosshairs on those who was dealing out the oppression. It's so convoluted. I know they're going to get mad at me, but history don't lie. A check don't lie. Run a check. And look at the basis of the founding of Black Power community. The Black Power struggle was not predicated upon antagonizing anybody. It was for self-defense. They were the Black Panther Party. Party represents political. And for self-defense. So how he's going down to Florida in defense about it when he's not a Florida attorney? And he didn't know that before he went. So family, the point is we got to get back on track. You know what I mean? We got to get back on track because this affects us all. Your children, as they get older, some going to want to stand on the front line and be freedom fighters. But you got to make sure that they got the first thing. You have to make sure that they know the first things first. Is this something that is equally yoked from the leadership to the membership? Why are we in this? Why are we doing this? What's the purpose of all of this? And is everybody in this circle ready to sacrifice like I joined for? And if you are not happy with that answer, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. And don't keep screaming unity, unity, unity. Unity starts in the heart. You got to be of one heart and be of one mind. And that one heart and one mind is to get that oppression off our people wherever it may exist. That's where unity starts. Unity overlooks egos. Unity makes sure that the sacrifice is worth it. Unity is, if I question you, you give me an answer. So I can leave your presence confident that you are who you say you are. That's the unity. Transparency. That's real unity. That's real unity. Thank you for the super chat, family. Thank you for the super chat. That is real unity. Jojo, I got to go, brother. It's 12:20 on the East Coast. We will be back tomorrow. That's slow, Joe. So, family, tomorrow we have Sister Janae gonna be on here tomorrow, family. Let me show y'all something, man. Oh, that's stop. I'm gonna take y'all in that room real quick. This was a good one. I might upload some of this tomorrow. Let me see. I'm gonna go on the throne real quick, family. Let me take them on the throne. Let me take y'all on the trip. If they got locked up for a weapon that was not consistent with the charge, then all that should be thrown out.
Okay, let me go back in it. The weapon that was taken from the man, all right? It was taken from the man. So I'm going to just go there. If that weapon was thrown out the car when the police got behind him because the man was following him.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Try to get this right. I'm gonna leave that like that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all what was in the room today, family. Ah man, y'all missed this one though. Let me see. Hold up. Hold up, family. This joint was on fire today. Hold up, what happened? I'm tripping. Hold up, I'm tripping. I'll let y'all just hear it. Listen to this.
And they went over overpass. Let me through it and they landed in the basement. All right, so we ain't gonna go there now. I don't want you to go tell you the whole story. But that weapon,
man, this too much, man.
Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Man, I don't like talk about cases like this, man, because it's still an open case.
Well, I mean, but this, okay, but we ain't gonna talk about it no more because you are correct on what you just said. We don't know to go into detail, but I'm telling you, what has been put out there is not the whole truth. Nothing but the half truth.
But if let's say this. But if one is an agent provocateur, and you know people like to sling that agent word around real heavy. You know what I'm saying? If that is true, then why is the agent, whoever he or she may be, is still incarcerated? The agent gets out so they can continue to be a provocateur.
Okay, well, listen to me. Now let me go to you and tell you who the real agent provocateur is. I went down this road before. The ghost agent provocateur 2 years ago.
Uncle Bobby.
2 years ago.
Family, this Uncle Bobby, man. Uncle Bobby, man. Look, me and Uncle Bobby. Hey, family, this was a crazy conversation. Bobby came up in there. He said, Akbar is an agent. Man, there was so much in there. Man. Woo! The throne was on fire today, family. I might upload a little bit of this tomorrow, but it was on fire. Man, he went all the way in. Oh my goodness. I'm telling my people, me and Uncle Bobby to have conversations behind the scenes for months now. And man, he a hard one here, man. Come on, Uncle Bobby. This is a hard one to say.
Listen to me. 2 years ago, I exposed Imran Abba, who called himself Sheikh now. Imran Abba. I don't know where the hell he did that title. I guess he got it at the local cereal box. Second of all, I exposed him 2 years ago, and he is the reason myself and other people that was building the party, building a structure, building values, and building organized group of educated people and getting them in a military formation and a format that they can follow. And he was the one that I left because of him, because everything I did as the MOJ, he stepped in and overturned it. Hashim and Zingo was too sick to fight him.
Man, I'm going to tell you, this confusion is something, family. So I really believe that we are in the cleansing stages. I've never seen nothing like this all my life. You know what I'm saying? It's all on the throne site, yes. And even the video where I show right here.
So I started an organization that's supposed to be community-based, people-driven.
There's a full video with Aaron Michaels interview, me talking to him on the throne also. But it ain't no music in. I put the music in. I'm going to tell you now. I put the music in so when someone tried to download it and use it, it ain't going to sound right. But it's only a few clips anyway. You know what I'm saying? But in here, oh man, Aaron Michaels, he goes in, man. Salute him for coming on the platform. But everything is in the throne. And once a week, we'll have a live stream, and we're going to have some pop-ups. I'm going to pop up tomorrow. I'm going to do my best to pop up tomorrow with a surprise, family. And this is one of the surprises. I'm going to bring one of these people out here that be threatening me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to just let them talk. I'm going to let them talk. I'm going to let him talk. I'm telling you, I'm going to bring him on the bar. This is a real one. He a hot wire, too. He think he a bona fide. I'm gonna take you out. Not bad. Happy peace. Let me see something. I got something up in my teeth. I thought y'all ain't tell me I had something in my teeth. You know, Meechy X will get me on that teeth thing. Let me see. Y'all ain't do that. She gonna do a video on me, a spoof. She gonna spoof me. Let me see. Y'all gonna let Meechy X spoof me. Let me see real quick. I thought I seen something in my teeth. But no, I was good. I thought y'all gonna let Meechy X spoof me. I thought I had a piece of garlic or something. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna let her spoof me. Come on, man. Y'all gotta say something, man. Y'all see the roach on the wall, say something. You know what I mean? Roach, Grand Chic, roach. I don't smoke no weed. No, the wall, Grand Chic, the wall. Man, listen. I ain't got time to be talking to Slow-Mo right now, man. Slow-Mo just got blocked, man. Slow-Mo just went dark, man. I ain't got time for that, man. I ain't got time for that. Slow-Mo got to make a new account, man. Ain't nobody got... See, let me tell you something. Once a person start calling out agents and all that, man, listen, not on this platform, you know what I mean? Bring some proof. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I just show you my whole homeboy. You go on my Facebook, you see my mother, my children, you see the whole family. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Don't I mean, because I bring receipts and some of the receipts are 30. You know what I mean? Some of the receipts are 30. I say that. You know what I mean? But hey, I got a point. But the whole point is to make sure that everybody know that at this point, I don't think this is a reasonable place for liberation right now. Grandmaster Jay have already set it in motion. The sweep last year was the fun, all the parades. This year, they're doing the sweep. There we go, Kendrick. Thank you, family. Listen, this year, they're doing the sweep. Do y'all notice that last year nobody got locked up? The gun went off, people got shot. Nobody got locked up. The end of the year, December, Grandmaster Jay got pulled out. This year, how many people got locked up? This is the only ones that we know about. But as many people that have reached out to me that said that they've been harassed. Tell moms, I say, hey, oh, absolutely. Matter of fact, I might be scooping up moms tomorrow. Now, I got a job in the morning, so I probably can't scoop it tomorrow. But let me see, I might call in late. Now, but listen, absolutely, Ben did that. But family, if you're not on the throne, I invite you to come on there, and it is $10 a month because, in fact, let me ask y'all on the throne, hey family, I want to ask the YouTube people before I get out of here. Family, if I upload on the throne all the threats that came to me, should I do that? Is that out of order? So I'm not going to do it on YouTube, but if I would that be out of order? I don't know the rules no more. I know I ain't gonna do it on YouTube because I don't want to get anybody hemmed up. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, yeah, he threatened this, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow, man. I'm gonna start uploading them tomorrow, family. I'm talking about the written, all that. So you threaten me, I'm gonna send it to my people. I'm gonna send it to my people. I got a good one for you tomorrow. Man, now it's 12:30. I already said I would do one tonight. Tomorrow, God is my witness. I'm gonna start bragging the threat, and I'm gonna put the people face on it. All those who threaten me, I'm gonna put their face right with it. They want to threaten me and leave messages on my phone. I'm gonna put their face right with it. I got tons of them. I even got anonymous. We're gonna get the anonymous too. I'm gonna let Oh no, let me say this. Let me clear this air for y'all real quick. What's the name 1 second, family. If I can find it right quick. What's the name? Is a lawyer. He is definitely a lawyer. He haven't beat any cases now. I'm telling you that. He ain't beat their case that's of significance, that's worth talking about. He ain't beating their case. I tell you that now. But he is an attorney. Give me 1 second. I thought I had it right here. Let me see. I got some. Hold on. I'll show you the attorney. Hold on. Is it right there? Let me see. Yeah, he is attorney. Hold on 1 second. Counsel. Let me see if I can. Oh, this is what I was going to show y'all. This the joint right here. Time is of the essence, so I can't show it now, but this is what I was going to read to y'all right here. This is the actual case. This is the actual case with him and Samir that the federal government put on them. And you can find this online. Defendant Samir Shabazz branded a deadly weapon. The weapon deployed was a nightstick or baton. The baton included contoured grip and wrist lanyard. Then it goes and says the defendant's new Black Panther Party defense for self-defense, and Malik Shabazz, Zulu Shabazz, managed, directed, endorsed the behavior, actions, and statements defended Samir and Jackson made. So basically, they put it all on Samir and Jackson, and they just say that he endorsed it, but whatever the case may be, he didn't come and help the man. He didn't come help the man at all. But let me see this real quick. I want to make sure y'all know that he definitely is attorney. What is this here? Oh, this is another one. He said he was going to help me. Oh, yeah. Let me show y'all this. Malik. He never came through, man. He ain't come through, man. Check it out. Malik Zulu Shabazz, who stepped down from his post as national chairman of the new Black Panther Party to be president of Black Lawyers for Justice, didn't return a call from Daily News, but he wrote on Facebook. I told you Facebook is where they supply information to the people, that he will fight to free Minister King Samir Shabazz, who he said was being held and lewd on $100,000. Never came through. Samir was left high and dry. That's who you fighting with? That's who you fighting with? Let me show you this. Now you can pull this up, fam. Let me see. Let me he's a lawyer on the DC Bar Association. I can tell you that. All right. I'll show you in a minute. Let me see. Where is it at? Let me see. Find a member. There you go. Here you go. I'm going to pull it up for y'all in a minute. Oh, give me 1 second. I got you. And then I'm gonna get out of here after I do this one. Because he's an attorney, but he ain't winning nothing. That's just the fact of the matter. He ain't winning nothing significant of this freedom fight. All right, here we go. My bad. Here we go. I'm about to share it with you right now. So we're gonna give him a fair day. Here we go. Last file right here. Can you see that? So there you go right there. Malik Z. Shabazz. Date of admission. Active attorney. That's from the Bar Association of DC. And you can look it up. From the DC Bar Association. But now let me see. Let me see something. Is this? Yeah, it's official site, look like it. Yeah, it look like it's official. But there you go, family. I asked everybody, to pray for our brother that's locked up, Brother Spike. When I seen Brother Spike on that platform, I was like, it's something I felt about that didn't feel right. I was like, man, this brother is soft-spoken, man. Why is he on this platform? You know what I mean? I was like, why is he on this platform? But hey, he went on there, and a few days later, so let's just say, family, y'all got to be careful, family. And as I said on this flyer right here, where I put the flyer at? Let me show the flyer real quick. As I said on this flyer, what I call it, the pipeline, the prison. Where I put it at? Yeah, man, bro. I don't know where I put it at, but nevertheless, family, I got to get up out of it. Oh, I know where it's at. It's right here. Like my son say, I right here, Daddy. I right here. But yeah, family, at the end of the day, family, y'all better stop playing these YouTube games. Stop playing these. It's good to talk about some things, man, but I don't think you should talk about a open case. I don't think that's the a result of the best thinking to talk about an open case. I mean, it just don't make sense. And I wouldn't advise anybody to do it. I don't care if you stole a piece of gum or accused of stealing a piece of gum. It's just not the legal road that you should be taking. You know what I mean? Like, you have nothing to prove to nobody. Your friends have nothing to prove to nobody. The pipeline, the prison media. Y'all see that? OC got the pipeline, the prison media. Y'all need to overthrow these suspect leaders and start fresh. That's it. Overthrow them and start fresh. Ain't no accomplishments in this stuff. Start fresh. That's right. Pipeline the prison media. OC the Great. Y'all better be careful. GS YouTube, the prison pipeline. That's what it is. YouTube, the prison pipeline. That's what it is. Ain't no joke. But with that being said, family, I salute y'all. Thanks for anybody who hit the Cash App. Thanks for anybody that definitely thank you for sharing. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your dislikes. Thank you for all your comments. And family, we'll be back tomorrow. And it won't be me talking tomorrow. It'll be Sister Janny. And we also going to have Black Lightning in the building. We're going to have Black Lightning in the building. Because Black Lightning was accused of some stuff too. He gonna be in the building tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we gonna get Uncle Bobby in the building. Uncle Bobby that was on the throne. because he said some stuff. But I need to coach Uncle Bobby not to be talking like he was talking on the throne, because he was going too raw on the throne. Would y'all hear that? He was going too raw on the throne. Too raw. You heard that, Crip? Somebody said, call me and let me see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here, man. Hold on. Yeah, he going too raw. So I gotta coach him. I gotta coach him, man. Can't say that on my platform. You ain't gonna tell me about somebody did this and somebody not here. You say that for the courthouse, not here. But with that being said, salute, family, peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you for everything. I see you tomorrow. I'm gonna try to go earlier tomorrow night. I hope I can. That'll be beautiful if I go early tomorrow night. And I'm gonna do a pop-up in the throne. And I'm gonna upload some of the stuff, some of the threats. That's gonna be fun. Peace and love, family.
I be that more you gon' remember, be more. I be that more you gon' remember, Nap Town. I be that more you gon' remember, Taharkabey front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember, LA. I be that more you gon' remember, New York. I be that more you gon' remember, Taharkabey front line till the law call my number.